Get control of your marketing and get more roofing leads without relying on your agency. Watch this video to learn how.
This is going to shock you. There are only 4 ways to get leads. Yes, you heard me right. Only 4 ways to get leads. You're going to want to watch this video to learn all 4, because what I'm going to share with you is where to put your marketing dollars and why. And also, by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly where to stop spending money. Starting with lead source number 1. The number 1 way to get leads, and by the way, this isn't like numbered as in the best. This is just the 4 ways. Starting at the top, number 1 is you go to them. So what is you go to them leads? You go to them is what we call direct sales. That's knocking doors or sending direct mail letters or doing cold calling as an example, where the prospect may or may not know that they have a problem with their roof, but you are hunting them out. Now, number 2, they come to you. Okay, number 2 is they come to you. This is the company that, let's say I had a client out west, retail company, one of the largest in their state, and they were drowning in leads. Leads was not a problem. They had people coming to them. So this will be SEO, so organic search, local service ads, pay-per-click ads. Again, people that are reaching out to them. Okay, number 3 is they are introduced to you. Lead source number 3, they are introduced to you. Now, this can happen by 2 types of referrals. One is a consumer referral. So that's usually, you did my roof, I tell my neighbor, my friend about you. Then the other is a center of influence. These are things like insurance agents and potentially realtors. So as an example would be an insurance agent. But these are the businesses that are built on people, word of mouth, sending business to them. Their leads are very hot, okay? And then number 4 is they stumble upon you. Now, they stumble upon you are people that just like discover you on social media. Now, we're going to break into a few concepts here. Concept number 1 is identifying which of those lead sources you're already doing great at, okay? So which one is it? Write it down right now. Now, ask yourself, how much money are you spending on the others that you're not so great at? So look at what you're doing and say, hey, am I spending money in other areas that is not producing? And I just want you to cut it right now. And I'll explain why in a minute. Which brings me to my 3rd point, that with each of these lead sources, your sales process will likely be slightly different. And you may fight me on this. So again, each of these will be a very different lead source and marketing channel, as well as sales process, as well as different core competencies for your team. So my advice to you, when you understand these 4 different, literally the only 4 ways, the only 4 types of leads, you want to build your business around what you are already great at. Accelerate your core competency. Now, I am all for diversification and developing multiple lead sources, but my advice to you is this. First, identify your core strength. Second, cut everything that's not working, that's in the other 2 to 3 areas that don't fuel your core strength. 3, when you want to expand, pick one. Let's say you're a direct sales company, a you go to them lead company, okay? So this is door knocking, direct mail, cold calling. You want people to come to you, so you're likely going to invest in pay-per-click advertising, SEO, and LSA, local service ads. Now, instead of diluting your budget, which is what a lot of people do, is throwing money at a lot of different things and hoping something works, you just pick one with a focus and you crack that code first before moving to the next one. So my point is, instead of spreading it to like, hey, we're going to do this, and we're also going to try this, and we're also going to try this, but we're only going to put 1,000 here and 2,000 here and 3,000 here and 3,000 there, and then all of it, you just don't get enough data to find out if something is working. So you crack the next code to becoming a they come to you company by dialing in your focus, tracking the leads, testing and analyzing. Here are the 3 things you need to get tons of leads from your very next marketing strategy. This is going to work whether you're doing direct mail, pay-per-click advertising, Facebook advertising, or even door-to-door sales. Now, these 3 things are also the 3 things that break, that are the main reason that your marketing spend was flushed down the drain. First is the list. Now, what do I mean by the list? That is the audience who you are targeting. So let's give an example with direct mail. So if your list that you're mailing to is every door direct mail, and you're mailing in an area where 70% of the homes are renter occupied, do you have an effective list? Yes or no? Now, the answer is no. Same thing, if you're doing door-to-door sales and you have a new sales team member or canvasser who's out and says, I can't find any damage, the list is the target neighborhood. If they're in a neighborhood where there's no damage and you're knocking for storm damage, you're not going to get anywhere because you have the wrong list. So if we look at like the effectiveness of our list, that is the person that we are about to pay money to get in front of is a homeowner and has a problem that we can solve and they can afford it. And the more money you spend getting in front of the wrong people, your campaign will not work. So the first thing you need is a great list. That's the people you're getting in front of. Item number 2, and I kind of teased it before. Did you catch it? Yeah, I said the offer. So how do you create an offer that stands out above the noise? You need to give people a compelling reason to call now. This is what I call in my 8 laws of marketing, the law of action. The law of action is giving someone a reason to call now. That is part of your offer. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You can do limited time promotions and discounts. Let's say I'm selling retail roofs and I'm in Denver, Colorado. I could say call today and lock in 0% financing, same as cash, offer ends this month. We'll also upgrade you to synthetic underlayment, a shingle upgrade, yada, 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 and $1,000 off your roof. Okay, hurry, price increase set, prices are set to increase on this date. And they are, because of all of the things that we have seen since 2020 is quarterly rate increases that are just like totally out of control. Now, the next offer, this doesn't need to be all about money. The offer can be about service. Call for same-day service. Call for, maybe you're doing something innovative, like one of convenience, meaning we'll get you a quote, we'll do it same day, no hard sell pitch, nothing in the home, all over the phone. The next one could be on speed. Maybe your offer is like, scan this for an instant online roof quote. No hard sell, just fast, friendly service, something like that. So your offer just needs to stand out to say, if you give me your time and attention, I'm going to give you even more value back, and I'm going to abide by what we call my law of desire, is giving people what they want. Again, speed, convenience, affordability, instant estimates, the way you serve people. All of these are different offers that allow you to take a sliver of the market so you're not competing in the sea of noise. Which brings us to the third thing on the list, and that is conversion. That is how you convert the inquiry into an appointment. Now, this is incredibly important. You can have a great list and you can have a great offer that's run on pay-per-click or Facebook or direct mail, but then by the time the homeowner gets to the main conversion opportunity, which is either going to be a phone call, a conversation at the door with a canvasser, or maybe a landing page or a website to convert the person who is interested into an appointment, and that just falls apart. And one of the most common errors I see is people are spending crazy amounts of money on Facebook and pay-per-click, and they send them to their website. And then they've got like the services page and the about us and our work, and the homeowner clicks around and gets bored. Instead of doing best practices, which is what's called a landing page or a squeeze page, where there's only 2 options. Fill out the form to get this offer or leave, so people aren't distractible. So following best practices for your conversion opportunity can squeeze out more leads.
10 different ways to get more leads and more from the leads you're already getting without spending a single penny. So let's begin with number 1. Number 1 is the low-hanging fruit. That is to increase the conversion of your website or landing page. And what most people don't look at is the performance of the website. And you can track your conversion by your total website visitors and how many leads you get. Those are folks that either fill out the form or call in. And with a quick glance at this data, you might be shocked at how low the conversion is on your website. In fact, if it's 1, 2, 3%, you're not alone. That's common. But imagine this, if you could increase conversion from 2% to even 4%, you just got 100% more leads. And with making a few minor adjustments to maximize conversion, things like your headline, the offer, how easy it is to use, especially on mobile, what information you're asking for and how easy it is to go through, whether it's like a quiz, a questionnaire, and how much qualification is going on. All of those details combined make a big difference. That brings me to number 2, which is optimizing your ads. Your opportunity is to take a look at the ad performance and figure out how you can get more from your ads, including some language in your ad copy like promotions, giving them a reason to reach out. Maybe you're offering a 0 down, 0 payment, same as cash for 12 months, or including some language around financing in your ads. Because if everybody else is saying the same thing, like free inspections or free estimates, but yours is slightly different, your conversion is going to increase. So number 2 is to optimize your ads. Look at the copy, look at the offer, and then if you're running ads on Meta, look at your creatives. That's the photos or videos that are accompanying your ads. Okay, number 3 is to roll out a referral system. I've done tons of videos on this, but I do want to share one thing. The psychology of referrals is that people pass along a referral for one thing, one reason only. It's to elevate their status. So if you want more referrals, it starts with providing an absolutely incredible experience for your homeowners. Because when you create a memorable and noteworthy experience that's highly personalized and that you care and you go the extra mile, referrals will be a natural byproduct, and it gets even more supercharged when you have a great referral system in place, a way to ask. All right, number 4, secret shop your own company. Now, when you do this, by the way, I know a lot of folks are worried that their team's not following up enough. Inside my free training center, which you can click the link in the description or go to adamsfreestuff.com, I've got my follow-up checklist in there. I'll tell you when to follow up and in what path, whether it's phone, email, text, etc. So all that's available free. There's no catch. Okay, this brings me to number 5, which is to audit your CRM or audit your pipeline. I want to encourage you to jump into my free training platform because I do offer a CRM automation checklist in there for you. There's no catch, but I break down the 4 main automations that you need, what to send when, and what to say. But just simply setting up a strong automation inside your CRM is going to help capitalize or squeeze more opportunities out of the leads that you're already getting. Number 6 is the rehash. Now, rehashing old leads, you want to do strategically. Anytime you can do a rehash, you will breathe new life into deals that were no longer viable. So if you have one takeaway, just send a text and an email to every single person in your pipeline that you didn't close, just saying, are you still interested in getting your roof replaced? That's it. You'll be amazed at what will happen. All right. Number 7, audit your spend. If you run through and ask yourself questions like, hey, does this produce reliable and consistent leads? Yes or no? Is it trackable? Yes or no? Are my acquisition costs in line with what I'm willing to pay? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, and it is not fixable, then cut it. And you'll be amazed at how much money you can free up and then reallocate to the areas that are working. Number 8 on the list. This is a favorite of mine, and this is running a promotion. You could say, hey, for a limited time, we're offering 0 down, 0 payment, same as cash, which is great for this time of year when people have spent a bunch of money on holiday gifts and holiday travel, and maybe they're expecting a tax return coming into the new year. So you can play into that, or maybe 0 down, affordable financing available, or low payment starting at X dollars, plus a free roof upgrade, plus a free gutter cleaning, plus a upgraded synthetic underlayment. Number 9 on the list is social media content. I think it's more important now than ever before for 2 main reasons. 1, authenticity is the new currency. People want to connect with people. They want to connect with good people, and they want to feel like they're engaging in a relationship that's transparent. If you layer in organic content on social media, telling stories of why customers reached out, why they chose you, what problem they had before, all of the real stories that you experience day to day, now you're curating a story that creates more touches. So when someone sees your ad, it's not the first time. They're more likely to respond. You will watch your ad costs go down. And this leaves me with number 10 in my sign off to you. This is the time to experiment and have fun. Want to dominate your marketing together? Click the link to learn more or apply to join our SRA.